Oh, what's good, YouTube? Hope you're doing good. Easy does it here. To my new subscribers, welcome. To everyone who's already been around here, welcome back. It's been over a year since I've dropped my first video, which was the introduction video, and now I'm here. So today I finally decided to record. It took a lot out of me. It took a lot for me to finally overcome some of the excuses I had, fear, and a lot of ends, right? But nonetheless, to say much but to say less, today we are here to talk about growth, right? I just want to talk about growth. I'm currently 22 years of age, and I'm realizing that my life is flashing by. In 8 years' time, I'll be 30, and a lot of work needs to be put in. I need to grind, right? Not to say that there's not much grind being put in, but things are happening around me, man. My peers, things are happening for them, and things are happening for me as well. And not to compare my life to anyone's, I'm not comparing my life to anyone's. I think my life is great, but things are happening and it's time. So the first thing I want to talk about under growth is self-improvement, right? The self-improvement journey needs to be deliberate, right? For me personally, it has been deliberate. I've done a lot of growing in over a year since the first video. A lot has happened. When I first started YouTube, a lot of the things that I'm doing now I wasn't doing, right? I am now a kickboxer. I am moving up the ranks. I'm moving up the ranks slowly but surely, and it's been fruitful, right? Eye-opening as well. And then another thing I want to touch on is relationships. The importance of having meaningful relationships as you are growing, because those are the relationships that are going to build you or break you, right? A lot of the people that you're going to have around you, a lot of people you have around you are your determining factor for your future, basically. As the quote says, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. It's literally like that. If you hang around people that aren't goal driven, that aren't focused, that do stuff that I deem not aligned with where I want to be, then you're not gonna grow at all, right? And that's why it's important to have relationships that are meaningful. And the most important decision you'll ever make in your life is the decision of who you end up with in terms of romantically, right? Yes, even other relationships in terms of friendships and whatnot, but the person you're dating is, or the person who you'll marry, the person who will be bearer of your kids, the person who you're going to build with. It's very important to be very, very selective in that category, because you're going to be spending the rest of your life with that person, should you decide to do that. Or things happen, you could be having kids with that person. First of all, you don't want to have a kid with a person who you will resent for the rest of your life, because that's binding and it's going to bind you to that person forever. So you do not want to make that mistake. So it's very important to choose a partner that is not only loving, supportive, but also a partner that is aligned with your goals and future, and a partner who is constantly growing, a partner who will hold you accountable through and through, right? And that's another important thing I want to touch on. And then moving on, I want to talk on family, right? And your hometown, basically. Boom, and we're back again. Apologies for the change in video. My phone ran out of storage and I couldn't continue recording. Nonetheless, it's a new day. I'm here to continue the video. Yeah, and as I was still speaking on family, right, and your hometown basically. Sometimes you need to understand, not that sometimes, you need to understand that your family support will never be enough because they will not see your visions the way you see them, right? And that's okay, Doesn't mean they don't love you, doesn't mean they see you any less of a person, right? Which is why you need yourself, you need to have utmost belief in yourself, and that all of your goals need you and no one else to believe in them, right? All in. Although along the way you will find people who will support you just the way you want to be supported, who will acknowledge you and assist you in your journey, right? But another thing is your hometown. It is, if possible, leave your hometown at your earliest inconvenience, right? Because your hometown most of the time does not have room for you to grow, right? Because what's this? A lot of people in my hometown basically will never not grow the way I do or anyway like that because they've never been out, right? Hence I say at your earliest convenience, move out so that you see how people outside are living, and yeah, that'll help you expand basically, and that is so very important. And then now moving into education is the key to success. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, and education doesn't necessarily mean doesn't only end like within the four borders of whether it's a school or varsity or anything like that. Reading books helps. Going on YouTube, personally YouTube for me has done a lot for me. I've learned a lot on YouTube, more than I have in varsity and high school combined in a short span of time also. So trust me, enrich your mind in every possible way. The greatest asset you'll ever have is your mind, which is why you always need to deposit into your mind and make sure that you grow, continue growing it and enriching yourself with the knowledge, because it'll allow you to pivot into spaces that you never even thought you could be in, but simply because you're educated and you're knowledgeable, it will allow you to, broaden your basically your vicinity of people, also your vocabulary. It'll help in that, right? And then passion. Passion is a cost to mastery. Follow your passions at all costs. Follow your passions, because passion isn't like, how do I put it? Passion is what you like to do basically, and at best we will do almost anything for our passions. So imagine now if you pursue your passions and you go all in, who's to say something won't come up? So always follow your passions. It has come true for me in many ways. I will always choose passion because passion is a cost to mastery over time, and you want to be a master of something. It is very, very important that you become a master of something in any aspect, because if you're able to do something that no one can do, then having that specific skill set or whatever your passions are allows you to like I said, it's mastery. Passion is mastery. Apologies for rambling, but yeah, that's the best I could do for now, and I know it will improve as time goes on, and I will not beat up myself for some of the things, for stumbling across the journey as well. And now reflection. Reflection is one of the most important aspects of self-improvement as well, because as you improve along the way, you always need to reflect. And reflection always means that there are things you have to accept about yourself. There's some forgiving that you need to do. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive the people who are around you. You need to forgive yourself for how probably your childhood has been, and everything in between. And next up is journaling. You wanna make journaling a very important aspect of your everyday life. I'm only showing you these 3, but I promise you I have about 7 journals, if not more, that I usually write on, and that is every day. I am journaling every day, and I have different journals for different things. That's another important thing. You need to have a different journal for different things, because then that'll allow you not to cluster your one journal with a lot of information, but rather when you are able to diversify, it allows you to not only be organized, but it gives you a sense of direction as to how things are going in your life. And another one is your spiritual growth, right? Having a spiritual connection with God, or whatever you have, whatever high power you believe in, is very important, because having that connection not only connects you to the higher power, but it's literally you connecting to yourself on a deeper level, because you get to understand how certain things happen and why things happening the way they are, whether it be in your life or around you. And then wealth, right? You need to develop skills that will generate you wealth. I know how people tend to say money is the root of all evil and whatnot, but that is not the case. It really isn't, because money makes the world go around, and without it you will suffer. You will really suffer. It's a matter of how you choose to use the money that really matters, and which will then deem whether it's positive or negative. But back to wealth, you need to have skills that will help you generate a legacy for yourself, and not only for yourself, but the ones that come after you. So wealth. And then fear is a stimulus for growth. So we need to understand that most of the time, whatever we fear is only because we've never done what we're really trying to do, or we have no idea how to go about it, basically. And it shouldn't stop you from trying new things, as I'm doing. It shouldn't stop you from trying out new things. It shouldn't stop you from engaging and trying your very best in terms of reaching your goals, right? Because personally, fear for me has played a major role, because look, I could be far with my YouTube channel, but because I had fear and insecurities of some sorts, I haven't really done much in a long time, and that is okay. And it's only okay because I'm acknowledging it, not because it's just okay and I'm just complacent about it and I'm just like, okay, there's nothing I could do. It's okay because it has allowed me to grow, for one, and also to acknowledge that fear will always be there one way or another. It's how you choose to look at it, and given the situation as well. And last but not least, I want to talk about adversity. Napoleon Hill on Think and Grow Rich, there's a quote that says, what does it say? It says something along the lines of, apologies for this, I know it looks so disorganized or anything like that, can't really find it, but it says it says every seedling of adversity brings with it an equal opportunity for success, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you have to understand that adversity is not the end of all things. It's not the benchmark for life per se, or to say that once you're born into adversity or anything like that, or once you come across adversity, it should stop you from trying to change the situation. And most of the time, you need to have a mindset that allows you need to have a positive mindset at all times. You need to be able to see the good and bad. You need to be able to see the positive and negative. You need to be able to grow, right? And allow yourself to grow through adversity, and don't allow it to be a benchmark, or don't allow it to be a defining factor of your life. And with that said, thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I hope to see more of you as the channel grows. We will grow stronger, we will get better. From me to you, it's peace or love. I love you, I believe in you, and don't forget to like and comment. Please do comment. I think your comments will help me and help others as well.